Morning, Trainiacs. It's day one in Los Angeles, and apparently I arrived at monsoon season. NTK's here. I'm being a good hubby and picking her up from the airport. We flew here separately because she couldn't come yesterday because she has a real job. Sucker.
Hi.
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 Ooh. Check it out. So, NTK is here. She's the professional driver. I can get away with shooting Lucy and Reese by myself because they're in a pool just swimming laps, but driving and filming, a little bit tougher. Also, she wants to go to Target. Gives me a chance to check out this. Showed you this yesterday. That right there. It's a portable bike trainer. It's just little. Let's give that a go. Really high. It's high. Ooh. Woo. It is hot in this little 230 square foot abode. Heat training. Alright, let me give you the what's what on the Feedback Sports Omnium Overdrive Portable Bike Trainer. Love training when you travel? Need an awesome warm-up and cool down during weekends at the races? Want to crush that indoor bike trainer workout in a small living space? Meet the Omnium Overdrive Portable Bike Trainer. The adaptable fork mount design keeps the rear wheel on the bike and offers the most dynamic ride quality of any stationary bike trainer available. Plus, the precision rollers and internal progressive resistance design is so quiet you'll never disrupt the neighbors. When you're finished, the elegant folding design hides it in its padded tote like it was never there. Add a Sweat Garden trainer mat and you're armed with the complete training packet. It weighs 14 pounds, 6.35 kgs, has 4-inch aluminum rollers, and fits basically anything. Through axle, compatible with cycling app Zwift, Sufferfet? What? Why am I not Zwifting right now? Alright, so first impressions, I like it. Super easy to set up. Literally, you just unfold it. There is no build required. It is fairly quiet. It's not like Wahoo kicker quiet, but you can hear me right now. It doesn't have that high-pitched whine of a lot of wind trainers. It is a little bit like a wind trainer or roller where the inertia doesn't build up, so it's not like if I stopped riding right now, the momentum wouldn't keep the pedals going. So there is a little bit of that I packed this in a suitcase and it wasn't so heavy that my suitcase went insanely over the weight limit. I went from, normally I'm around 42 pounds and I was at 58 pounds, basically exactly the weight of this and the bag. And you do sit up a fair bit high. Like when you saw me hop on, it was tough. So if you've got incredibly low ceilings where you're going to use it, you might have to duck down. But as far as something you can pack in your suitcase and get a ride that's really convenient, like I'm in the heart of Venice Beach, I could not get on this bike right now. Let's see what kind of power I can put out on this. That's my bike, that's not the rollers. 250, 300 watts, easy. 500, oh! 500 watts, like nothing. So what the higher end model, this is the Overdrive model, which is a little bit more expensive. It has internal resistance. So what happened there is as I start going faster, the resistance in the flywheel started increasing. So instead of just topping out and spinning, when you want to start doing intervals, you actually get a fair bit of resistance. I'm into it. I am super impressed. There's a reason this has been so popular. All right, let's crank this out. Whoa. Well, that was it's just an hour. Watts kind of in between 120 and 200. Heart rate in between about 110 and 125. Got in last night at midnight, which I think according to my body clock was 6 a.m. Lanzarote time, so don't want to go too hard today. That was a success. Let me just say one more thing. This back wheel system here is where the magic happens. I have tried about a half a dozen trainers in my lifetime, and before I got into the current Cyclops H2, the Wahoo Kicker, I was using magnetic trainers and wind trainers, and the most recent trainer I had was the Kurt Kinetic Rock and Roll. That, I would say, is not as realistic a trainer as this. That, super loud, and this has like just the right amount of back and forth so that your body doesn't get like stiff like you're sitting on a 2x4, and it's got enough inertia that it feels fairly realistic. As far as trainers go, they can fit in your suitcase. Hands down my favorite one. Now I've got to clean this up before NTK gets here. Look at this. In this tiny little place, there is not a lot of ventilation. I made an absolute mess of the place, and she's gonna kill me if I don't fix this before she gets
I'm Cam Wurf. I'm the Kona bike course record holder.
Well, Cam Wurf, surprisingly a delight.
What do you mean surprisingly?
He's a bit of a prickly individual.
Cam's gonna watch this, you know.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm saying this. Good guy. Good guy.
Great
I think
guy.
the Masterclass is going to go super well.
He was very interesting. Even I learned something, and I'm no triathlon kid, and I learned things.
Yeah. What did you say? You used a fancy word. Succinctly.
He's succinct.
He explains things succinctly with wit and stories.
And he's got quite a hairdo.
These Masterclasses are going to be good. Oh, by the way, strength is confirmed with Aaron Carson, Marinda Carfrey, Tim and Rennie.
People!
So if you want to get the early half off price, $45 instead of $90, and be able to submit your questions to them about triathlon strength training, go to triathlontaren.com/early masterclass. Everything else is sold out. That's the only one left that you can get half off on. All right? Later.